Triple B's book mail time. Come on, grab your friends. We're going to see the mailman again. Book bringer the sword and Triple B the human. Their friendship will never end. It's Triple B's book mail time. What's up, beasties? It's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to another episode of Triple B's Book Mail. It's Saturday, my favorite day of the week on the channel, when I get to share all these awesome packages and boxes that I have gotten, mostly 99% from indie authors that I either purchased or they shared with me out of their kindness of their heart. And I am just excited. It's going to be another great one. I've got 6 packages from indie authors and one from Amazon that is related to an indie author that I'm excited to show you. So, I just want to say hi. It's been a busy week, but I'm happy to be here. And you, I might say, look fantastic, beastie. Looking good. Hope you had a great week, and I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Without further ado, let's get into the book mail. Book bringer to me. All right, so first up, I have this Amazon package here, but I am not going to start with that because there's something in it related to a package from an indie author that I want to share first. That is from an awesome indie author that I have been chatting it up with for a while, and he shared the ebook of his book with me, his first book in his fantasy series. And I've started reading it, and it's awesome. I'm excited to dive into his world more. There's just so many things to read, always. But his covers are awesome, and he's an awesome guy. And that is Ryan Lands, and he's just a cool dude. And I'm excited because he offered to send me a physical copy of the first book in his series. So this is from him, and I'm excited to open it up and show you guys how beautiful this book is. Bookbringer, let's do this. All right, so let's see here. Where should I open this package? Right here, I believe, is the best part. Oh, yeah, that was satisfying. All right, we got some very nice packaging. Look at this. I've never had anybody send a book in foam. That is impressive. Yes, there it is. Wow, that is very nicely packaged, my friend. Nicely done, Ryan. That is very impressive. I think I will save those foam pieces for when I send out some Pango books. That's awesome. All right, let's show you this gorgeous baby. Oh, man. Ooh, nicely wrapped in here, too. Some tissue paper. Ooh, look at this. This is the Silver Crystal, The Red Kingdom, Book 1. Are you ready for this? Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful, I know. Ryan is an awesome guy. I've picked his brain about some of his writing stuff. I'm going to definitely have him on the channel eventually. I want to read his first book first, but if I have to have him on before I read the first book, that's okay too, because he's an awesome dude. But look at that cover. Isn't that just stunning? So he's got 4 books out in the series right now, and a 5th one coming next year, or next fall, signed by the author with a very nice letter. I will read that off camera. Thank you, Ryan. So let me tell you what the first book is about, and it sounds pretty awesome. One day is all it takes. As a bounty hunter, Raoul chases... I don't know if it's Raoul or Rail. I think it's Rail. Let's start that over. One day is all it takes. As a bounty hunter, Rail chases down the corrupted, people with unnatural abilities too powerful for the rest of society. Something he learned firsthand when they killed his father years ago. But when Rail and his crew are ambushed by the very people they were sent to capture, it changes everything. Fasepi leads a desperate group of rebels who are fighting for their lives just as much as their freedom. Any day now, a group of bounty hunters could swoop down on them. They all look to her for answers, but keeping one step ahead of the order might be more than she can handle. Levis once Livas wants peace and order under the ruling class, something he's devoted his life of service to, but the threat of a rebel uprising might be enough to upend the world he's worked so hard to keep together. As the leader of the army, he's always tried to be honorable, but with how fast things are changing, he might not be able to do that much longer. Sounds pretty awesome. Oh, man, that looks sweet. Cannot wait to read this. It's a nice little, beautiful little paperback. I'm excited. So, because Ryan was so nice enough to send me and share with me his first book, I wanted to support him. So I got book number 2. And eventually I'm going to get all the books, but I figured I would just control myself and just get book number 2. So, check this bad boy out. And then we'll talk about the other book that's in here in a second. Because I had to get 2 if I'm getting 1. So the second book is called Way of Stones. Check that out. So pretty. Look at these beautiful books. Of course, I'll have these linked in the description down below so you can check out Ryan's books. And also get excited because I'm starting a new segment where I spotlight an indie author that a lot of people might not have heard of. And Ryan is going to be my first one on Beast Tea Weekly tomorrow. There'll be a segment. Yes, Beast Tea Weekly is coming back. I just had a crazy stretch, so I've got a lot of footage. Some of it I'm probably not going to use. I'm probably going to do a wrap-up for my spooky season reads just in a video so that my weekly wrap-up of reading isn't taking up too much time because Beast Tea Weekly already gets long in the tooth as it is. So anyway, there'll be a new segment, Indie Spotlight. Ryan's going to be the first one tomorrow. Get pumped to have more of a focus on his books and him a little bit, and then I will have him on the channel down the road. So thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, my friend. It's been great getting to know you, and I cannot wait to dive into this world and give my thoughts and shout out about your book because these are stunning. I love it. And look at them. Look at these. Look at those on the shelf. It's going to look so good. So nice. Thank you, my friend. All right, so the other thing in this box is a book that I've been wanting to get for a very long time. So I just snagged it since I was getting that one. And this author is super cool. I've talked to them a couple times. And they did offer to send me a book plate, a signed book plate. So I had to grab the book to support them. And that is Legacy of the Bright Wash by Crystal Matar. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I'm really excited to check it out. It's the Tainted Dominion series. And just look at that cover. Very cool. And onto the back. It just looks really good. I'm really excited about this. So let me tell you what it's about. Follow the law and you'll stay safe. But what if the law is wrong? Tashue or touche? Tashue? I'm probably saying it wrong. It's got an E with an accent at the end, so I think it's Tashue. Tashue's faith in the law is beginning to crack. 3 years ago, he stood by when the authority condemned Jason to the brutality of the rift for non-compliance. When Tashue's son refused to register as tainted, the laws had to be upheld. He'd never doubted his job as a regulation officer before, but 3 years of watching your son wither away can break down even the strongest convictions. Then, a dead girl washed up on the bank of Brightwash, tattooed and mutilated. Where had she come from? Who would tattoo a child? Was it the same person who killed her? Why was he the only one who cared? Will Tashue be able to stand against everything he thought he believed in to get the answers he's looking for? I've heard this is amazing. This is one that I definitely want to dive into, an indie book I really want to get into in 2025, so definitely look for this down the pipeline. All right, so next up, no more Amazon packages, and before I get into the straight from indie stuff, and this is from an indie author, but as some of you know, I got onto the TikTok. I don't know why I like to say it like that, TikTok. But I got into TikTok, and there's the TikTok shop on there, and I did get the that zombie book. It was on a former episode of Beast Tea Weekly, but I just see some things on there, and sometimes I'm like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll get that someday. But once in a while, I see one, and I'm like, I gotta get it. And that's what happened with this. So I got this from TikTok Shop, and I'm excited to show you what it is. So let's see. A little note on here says, you do not know how much we appreciate you. Nice, a nice touch. I like it. All right, where's the... I gotta cut through the donut. Ooh, and cut my hand off, apparently. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Let me show you the books, and then I'll show you the swag. Ooh, these are nice. Got some nice tissue paper with some artwork on there. All right, so these are super cereal and super duper cereal. They're just cool looking. So let me tell you, this is book 2, this is book 1. Let me show you some merch, and then I'll tell you the swag, and then I'll tell you what it's about. So we got a nice art thing, District Tasty Chicken, with some character art on there. And here's some more, District Dipship. Got a couple of bookmarks. Ooh, 3 bookmarks. I love bookmarks. This is cool. Corporations are the real serial killers. Dipship sucks. Very cool. And then, whoopsie, graffiti on one side, cover of book 1 on the other. Same thing here. That's for book 2. And then this artwork, which I'm sure I will understand more. Wait, which way? Oh, it goes this way. That's cool. And then we've got some business cards with info about the author's works and stuff. Very cool. Oh, it looks like they got a... I wonder if that's a short story. I might have to read that first. Cool. And then we got, man, all sorts of cool stuff. We got some stickers. This is... Oh, this says Carnival Ticket, and it says Keep Me on the back. That's exciting. Has numbers on it. I'll have to see what that means. Some stickers. Here's that cool logo. Ooh, little H razor there. Poison bottle. A donut. Creepy clown with some chainsaw arms or something. That's pretty sweet. And this cute little corgi. Then some awesome keychains. Check that out. Definitely putting these on. I'll put one on my bag and one on my my keychain. That's sweet. I can't wait to see what this carnival ticket's all about. I'm not sure what that means, but it says the author wrote "Keep Me" on there, so I gotta make sure I hang on to that. Put that back in there. And then I will tell you what book 1 is about. It says, exiled corporate marshal Ziegler Ghostshade, that's a cool name, is haunted by the lingering spirit of his murdered husband, Geo. Unable to bring himself to keep the promise he made to spread Geo's ashes on Panama Beach, he passes his time committing fraud and inhaling grief donuts at Sweet Salty's Bakery. Caught in the crossfire of debt and notoriety, Ziggy's world spirals out of control when his possessions, including Geo's ashes, are confiscated by District Dipship's audacious new CEO, Alexia Ito. Cornered by Alexia's cunning manipulation, Ziggy's blackmailed into assembling a team of serial killers for the outlandish Super Serial Competition, a corporate-sponsored sporting event that pits murderers against each other in a battle to the death. Armed with an eclectic ensemble, including administrative marvel Pepper DeVoe, resident eccentric analyst Floyd McNutt, and the forgettable security guard Joe, Ziggy sets out on a dangerous mission to catch the killers before time runs out, and he loses Geo forever. Together, Ziggy and his motley crew must navigate a world of corruption, intrigue, explosive encounters, and deadly investigations, where orchestrated death matches are the norm and serial killers aren't the only villains. Set against the backdrop of a corporate dystopia run amok, Super Serial is a dark comedy thriller that reveals the power of friendship, the pursuit of justice, and the unrelenting spirit of resilience in the face of outrageous odds. So it just sounds really cool. Like, I love a character that's just I love stuff that dives into like the depths of human emotions, like grief and depression and things like that, and seeing a character stuck in that and have to pull themselves out. I also love dark comedies, and I love gory stuff. I mean, there's blood all over the cover of this book, death matches, serial killers. It just sounds awesome. So I had to pick it up, and of course it is signed by the author. It says, "Remember, jokes about serial killers are okay if they're executed properly." Very well done. And this is by Harker McNair. I'm really excited to check this one out. These aren't super long, 300 pages. Pretty decent sized font, so I might read this one, squeeze it in to break up some of the bigger fantasy stuff I'm doing, because this sounds like a blast. Very cool. Thank you, Harker. I was happy to get that from you, so thank you. All right. Now it's time for some indie stuff. Straight up. Delicious. Let's get back to the book mail. All right, so this one is from a very cool indie author that I have been talking a lot to. He's part of the Secret Scribes, and I got to read an arc of his book, The Ranger. I still need to finish it. As you know, in almost every weekly update, I talk about how I just have not had a lot of time to read or do anything. So, but I am loving it, and I cannot wait to finish it. And he was kind enough to send me the hardcover of it when he got it in, and I'm excited to see it because I love this cover. So I'm pumped to show you this. Check out The Ranger. It'll be linked below. He also has shared with me the first few chapters of a new book that he's working on that is really awesome, that I cannot wait for you guys to have the chance to read down the road. I'm going to get to read that early, and it is really, really good, really creepy, really cool. Whew. I'm really excited for that one, so look forward to hearing more about that from him. But this is from... Get it out of here. That's nice. That's real nice. This is from E.H. Bradley, The Ranger. Check it out. Ooh. Ah. Beautiful, E.H. That is gorgeous. I love that cover. It looks so good. Oh, man. Awesome. Signed by the author. This is just fabulous. His writing, I really dig it. It really meshes well with me. And I love the story that he's telling and his character writing. It's good. He's very good. So, let me tell you what it's about. Long have the Rangers of Ashana patrolled the land, the Rangers who answer the call of the King Crow when danger presents itself. Michael Donage, Mikhail Donage, after a life of service and protection, has returned, passing the torch to his son, Aridin. Now, after completing his years of training, Aridin finally steps into the wild, ready to take up the mantle of his family's lineage and protect the lands from evil. Himvale is in trouble. The King Crow has delivered a vague message, sending the young ranger on a journey miles away from home to unravel the mystery. A journey that sets in place a chain of reaction of events, taking Aridin and Ashana to the very edge of darkness. Very cool. Yeah, I love it. And this cover is beautiful. It's very fitting to the story. Yeah, the way he writes characters and dialogue and his pacing and stuff, it just pulls you in, makes you feel cozy, but then it's really good. I'd highly recommend this. So check it out if you haven't. Can't wait to finish it up and then do a full review and give you my thoughts. So thank you so much, EH. This is beautiful. I'm so excited to have it on the shelf. Thank you, my friend. All right. I'm going to move my coffee here so there's more room to stack the books, actually, because that makes me feel better. All right. Now we got a book from another awesome indie author that I've been chatting it up with, who I'm going to have on the channel very soon down the road. And he was also kind enough to share his book with me. if I can get this open. And this is another beautiful book. Check this out. All right, this is called Excalibur's Pendragon, Book 1 of the Aethervard Legacy by Parker Wilson. It's got a cool logo on the front there. Look at that. That looks sweet. And let's see, we've got some award things down here. So, Literary Titan Book Award, the Book Fest, Pencraft Awards, Best Book winner, Reader's Favorite, 5 stars, and Reader's Favorite Book Award winner. So, he's done pretty well with this book and series. So, this is his debut, or the debut of the Aethervard Legacy. And he was nice enough to share this with me, and I'm super excited to check it out. Signed by the author. Let me tell you what it's about. Before the mighty Pendragon Arthur, the sentient sword Excalibur guided other warriors in the realm of Anwin, a world of bountiful magic watched over by the ethereal, godlike keepers known as the Aethervard. In the modern day of Fort Collins, Colorado, Excalibur calls upon 17-year-old Ryan Walker to inherit this legacy while the young boy is learning to cope with loss. But can Ryan become a true chosen one when he feels robbed of the right to choose otherwise? And if he were given the choice, what could possibly dissuade him from rejecting this calling after what he may endure? Discover the answers to these questions and more in this award-winning debut of the Aethervard Legacy. Sounds pretty sweet. Definitely excited to check this one out. Again, not super long. Awesome guy, awesome indie author. So I'm excited to squeeze this in between some of the chunkier boys that I get. So thank you so much, Parker. I really appreciate it. I've enjoyed talking to you, man, and look forward to having you on the channel and just continue to getting to know you and to read your books. So thank you so much for sharing this with me so I could get started into your world, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so this one I will tell you about after I open it up. This is from Raven and Rum Press. Beautifully wrapped. Ooh. Ah. So, well, let me get them both out first, and then I'll show them. Okay. Very nice presentation and packaging. Okay. So I got book 1 and book 2 of this series. Book 1 I heard about from Andrew. Andrew's Wizardly Reads. He was reading it, and he loved it, so I trust me and him have similar interest in books. He DNFs things a lot easier than I do, but he is a good friend, and when I see him get hyped about an indie book, I'm like, I gotta get it, gotta check it out. And I talked to the author, and she's incredible. She's so kind and was gracious and nice enough to share these books with me to get me started into her world and her works. And there's so many more I want to check out and cannot wait to. And I'm talking about Dreams of Dust, Will of the Wayfinder, Book 1 by Lily Ann Crow. Thank you, Lily. This is awesome. Look at that cover. It's stunning. And I have Book 2, River of Stars. Look at that. Dragon, Green Fox. That looks sweet. So let me tell you what Book 1, Dreams of Dust, is about. The immortal Lilka heal the wounds of a fractured world, but when the spirits of nature are silenced, Nathaniel Swift's life is about to change. The inexperienced wayfinder sets out on his first mission to explore the untamed wilds of Corinth. But when he joins a band of storied heroes to uncover the cause of an ominously deserted village, the hunt will lead Nathaniel far from home into the remnants of a long-forgotten civilization and dangers beyond his dreams. In the east, an ancient sorceress wields forbidden magic to attain the object of her obsession. No matter how much nature itself cries out in fear and pain, to achieve her desires, she will destroy not only the guardian spirits of the land, but the humans as well, leaving the continent of Corinth in desolation. Thrown into the unpredictable wilderness, with growing talents he barely understands, Nathaniel uses magic and skill to lead his new allies further into a dying land, seeking answers. Only with the wisdom of the Lilka and the aid of one of the enigmatic builders will Thaniel and his companions have any chance at all. But will it be enough to stop the Queen of Dust? Oh, that sounds sweet, and I love this artwork. Look at these beautiful books. Man, I cannot wait to check this out. I know Andrew loved it, and I feel like I'm going to too when we talked about it, so can't wait. Signed by the author. Thank you so much, Lillian. You are awesome. I've enjoyed chatting with you. Thank you for getting these to me. I cannot wait to check them out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, those look good. Man, I'm getting so many pretty books in the library. I love it. Love it. All right, last one, and this one is pretty special and sweet. Hey. All right, so this final box is a amazing thing. One that just floored me, and I cannot believe it still. I'm super excited to open up and show you. So I think what I'll do is I will... okay, so this is a box of beautiful books that I cannot wait to see from the incredible author, Janny Wirtz. So Janny is an author that I have admired. I've seen her on interviews and everything like that. I've always wanted to check out her books and get into her series. She's just an awesome person. She's very talented. She is a great artist that makes her own covers. Her writing is amazing. And she is just a really great person too, that just cares about people. She really supports reviewers and booktubers. She supports indie authors, other traditionally published authors like her. She just supports everybody, and she's got a big heart, and she's just insanely brilliant and just an awesome person. So when I found out from my good friend Jake at Nerd Level Rising, who has gotten to chat a lot with Janny, that Janny was willing to send some books to other members of the Red Company, myself, Chance, Alex, and Jake. I was floored. I couldn't believe it because I love her books. I love her artwork. I love her covers. And it's been hard to find some of the older ones. I was able to find this beautiful signed paperback of To Ride Hell's Chasm. And I also found a used copy that's in pretty good shape. The dust jacket's looking pretty good. Pages aren't yellowed too bad, in good shape. Of Curse of the Mistwraith. I love these old covers. I love the new ones too, though, so I really am good either way, but I have been trying to find these old ones. So I had both of these, and I got to talk to her, and she's willing to send me some of the ones I didn't have, which was really cool. So I really appreciate it, Janny. Thank you so much. It's so kind. As you guys know, I was in I started reading this this fall in Beard of Darkness's Discord. Then had some things go on with some members in there, and then with me just getting behind on things. So I read the first 10 chapters, really loving it. It's awesome, fantastic. But then I just put a pin in it so that I can restart it again. There's a big group with John at Talking Story and Brian at Belltube. They are going to be doing kind of a read along, and so and then some of my friends on BookTube are going to do it then too. So I think we're just going to pick it back up then, and it'll be a good time for January. So I'm excited to see what's in here. So let's get into it. You've heard me talk enough. Let's figure out how to open this beast. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see what we got in here, guys. This is amazing. No. Oh, what do we got here? Wow. Very nicely packaged. Oh, man. Look at this. Stunner. Such good shape. All right, so this is book 4. This is Trader's Knot. Wow. Look at how pristine that is. That awesome original artwork. Dang. Oh, man. Signed by the author with a cool quote in there. That's so cool. Check that out. I'll let you enjoy these beautiful covers as I pull them out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Ooh. This is incredible. Check this out. Whoa. Dang. Her artwork is insane. All right, so we got, this is book 3, Peril's Gate. So book 4, book 3. Yes, this is so stunning. Book 2, Grand Conspiracy. Look at that cover, you guys. These are beautiful. This is wild. Oh my gosh, these are insane. Janny, you are too good to me. Wow. Okay, so we got Fugitive Prince. Yeah. Dang. Okay. So this is awesome. Okay, so I got, so this is Alliance of Light. So I've got Alliance of Light, book 1, 2, 3, 4. I have Curse of the Mistwraith, Wars of Light and Shadow, book volume 1. And now here's volume 2, Ships of Merior. Check that out. Oh man, look at this. What? And of course, I already had High Rides Hell's Chasm, which is a standalone. I got the prequel short story from her website on ebook, Gallant, that I'm excited to read. I'm going to read that before I start in January. Back up with Curse of the Mistwraith. Let's see how I want to make sure I show all these off. So cool. This is incredible. What a haul, you guys. Oh my gosh. Janny, these are beautiful. Thank you so much. They look amazing. I cannot thank you enough. She also sent me a really cool some promotional stuff for Gallant, which I have on ebook now. I still do need to get Master of the White Storm. Oh, it has gonna have audiobook release. That's good. Priorities out. And then business card, very cool. And then just some cool stuff like blurb about some of her books, and this very cool kind of letting you know what order to read it in, which is awesome. So now I've got, oh wow, so this has Ships of Merior and Warhost of Vastmark in it. So I've got Arc 1, Arc 2, and most of Arc 3 already. Wow. Thank you so much. Jenny, that's amazing. So then I'm excited to get the rest and have everything. That is so cool. So yeah, has the whole arc layout and the order to read it in. Man, this is incredible. Thank you so much, Janny. I don't even know what to say or where to start. This is incredible. Thank you for these books. You're amazing. I hope that I can continue to get to know you better and hopefully eventually have you on Beast Friends Forever. That would be pretty awesome. But I'm definitely looking forward to starting back on this journey in January, and getting through this and then continuing on through the whole saga. And I cannot wait. Very exciting. Excited to read Gallant before I start this in January. So thank you again, Janny. You're the best. Amazing. I'm still just floored that you took the time to reach out to us and share these beautiful books with us. Thank you so, so much. All right, guys. So this was another amazing episode of Triple B's Book Mail. I had a blast opening up these beautiful books from authors, and I made out like a bandit once again. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much to all the authors that I featured on this episode. Thank you for chatting with me, talking about your books and getting me hyped, for sending me things. You are all awesome, and I just love it. I love what I do. I love this fun stuff, and I cannot wait to dive into all these books. Thank you all so much. I hope you are all having a great day and a great weekend. Thank you again. Cannot wait to connect with you and talk about these amazing books. Thank you to all the Beasties that watched. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Look for Beastie Weekly tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday, and I will talk to you very soon. If this is your first time here and you enjoyed seeing me get all these books and hearing me just talk and be myself, and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Helps the channel grow. You'll become a Beastie, be a part of a wonderful community of people. We'll be Beast friends and get to know each other, and that is the coolest part. And if you're not ready to yet, that's fine. Go ahead and look through my catalog. There's lots of shorts and videos for you to enjoy, and then hopefully you'll decide to stick around. And if you haven't yet, please leave a comment. As always, I love to talk to you guys in the comments. I respond to everyone. I get pumped about them. So please leave a comment. Let me know if you've read any of these, what you think about them. Let me know about your book mail or book hauls you've gotten lately. Or just say hi and tell me how you're doing, because I love that too. So until I see you in the next video, devour your TBRs, be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see ya. Take care, everybody.